Hey guys, Harry Duff with Ohio Brush Control. So we are out on the start of another project. This should be probably a 2 or 3 day project. This is kind of a tedious one. It's another residential cleanup job. We are planning on putting a building pad here. So we're doing some clearing, and then we'll do some light grading. And actually the customer wants to take care of the gravel work. So all we're doing is leveling a pad out. Pad is for a 16 by 32 foot building. So we're making our pad 2 foot extra on each side. So I think it was, what is that, 20 by 36 foot pad. So a little bit of clearing work to do. That's what Ryan's over there working on, the little mini X. He's doing a great job over there. So get some clearing done. This one pine tree's got to come down, and then we'll have probably pretty close to about 70 ton of fill dirt. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but this is actually a pretty low-lying area, especially on this side. So we're probably gonna have to build this up probably about 2 feet on that backmost corner. So, but we'll get it. I'll walk you guys around. We're also going to be pushing all of the yard area just around the perimeter of the yard. We'll be pushing it back about 15 feet, just kind of getting it off the driveway and everything. There's Ryan. It's actually a really beautiful house, beautiful lot. He's staging little piles over here by the driveway for the grapple truck to come and grab. So we'll have a pile on that side and a pile on this side. Like I said, we'll be pushing all this perimeter back, pulling all the scrubby stuff out. Walk you guys down to, they have a small little creek down here and they want that cleaned up, so I'll walk you guys down there real quick. All right, so this whole area behind me, we're gonna clear all this out. There's actually a small creek running down there. I don't know how good you guys can see, but she wants to be able to see the creek from her back deck. So that is our ultimate goal. Push all this stuff back, take down some standing dead. There is a nice little creek back there. She said it flows pretty much all year round. Clean up all this down material, take down a couple standing dead trees, dig some stumps out. We're not messing with anything on that side of the creek. So, I mean, we'll grab stuff that we can reach, but anything on this side of the creek, grab all these. We got to be real careful on this bank. It's actually a real steep bank down, so I don't want to disturb any of the soil on this bank. So we'll be real careful. Clean up around these big trees. Nice cherry tree, and it's like a cottonwood. And I told her, I don't know, you guys can see this kind of little jut out right here. It might be a challenge to get over to the other side, but if we can get over here, she wants to push it all the way back pretty much to those pine trees, these ornamental pines right here. So we'll get it all cleaned up for her, get the little pad built on here. And like I said, this is probably a 2 or 3 day job. This is real meticulous work. Ryan's the right guy for the job. He's very attention oriented to small details, so he's the right guy. So we'll get it all cleaned up, and we'll show you guys the finished product once we have it done. I appreciate it. we are out here on the Licking County project, this little pad we're doing. I'm actually about to map it out. Pretty much what all I'm going to do is find a corner that I'm happy with, starting point, measure my diameter, or measure all my corners. This pad is going to be 20 foot wide by 36 foot. So find all my corners, measure it out with the little tape measure, and then to square, all I do is measure from corner to the opposite corner, catty cornered from it. So once you get the measurements right crossways, then you know it's square. I mean, this isn't finished grade or anything. They're still going to put gravel on top of this, so it doesn't have to be super perfect, but I like to get it as close as possible just to make their job a little bit easier down the road. So I don't know if you guys can see, we're gonna have to load some serious dirt in here. Not serious, but there is probably, I would say, close to 2 foot hole right there. So tomorrow we're gonna have dump truck load of fill dirt. We'll pack it in, and yeah, we'll just keep making measurements with our laser level, and we'll be good to go. So this should be wrapped up tomorrow. I believe we have rain coming Friday, so I want all the dirt work done before Friday so we can scratch that off the list. Don't mess with a muddy mud hole. So. Hey guys, Harry Duffy with Ohio Brush Patrol. So I didn't bring my GoPro today. so I got to take a video with my phone, so it's probably pretty shaky, but apologize. So I just wanted to show you guys the final day on this. We're actually right down the road from my house, Licking County project. This was some clearing work and building a pad for super nice lady Diana. Still have one more load, big old load of brush to haul out of here. Everything else is done though. We got all these, pretty much the entire perimeter of her yard. We pushed back about 15 feet. So she's been out and she's extremely happy with it, with the progress. I'm going to turn you guys around and just kind of walk you around, hopefully slowly, so it's not super shaky, but yeah, I'm going to turn you guys around and kind of narrate what all we did here. So like I said, we pushed all this back 15 feet. The hay back there that you see, that was our road. We kind of built a road to get a bunch of material over the hill down here, up and out of there. So try and walk you around nice and smooth. This low area I just walked past, that's not the bulk of the work. Most of the work was down the hill here. So we pushed all this back. We actually had to do this by hand because the Gravely died on me. We had to do this little area by hand, which isn't fun, but we got it done. So this is the start of the main area. Got all this cleared. The idea here was she wanted to see her creek, so from her deck up there. So I feel like we came through pretty good on that. It's actually a really nice little winding creek she has. She said it flows pretty much all year round. So there's up the hill. So this was most of the work back in here. There was a bunch of down trees, bunch of underbrush. It's kind of down in a little gully. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it comes down and flattens out. So we got it all seeded and strawed. Should be pretty nice. Got all the dead trees out of the way, so grass should grow. Got this area along our creek all cleaned up. You couldn't even see that creek before. It was all hidden by a bunch of underbrush. So camera really doesn't do it justice, but there's a really good hill right down here, and that's probably a 45 degree angle. It's pretty steep. Luckily the Gravely was working great for this stuff, so I was able to work at it and get these really steep hills. Got her downspout pipes cleaned out. Walk you around these. I think these are juniper trees. Not 100% sure. Pushed all this back about 15 feet. And here's a view from the other side. All this cleaned up for. Take you guys up and show you the pad, how it turned out. I'm really happy with it. It turned out really good. Alright guys, so here is the little pad we built. Her building's gonna be 16 by 32. So this pad is actually pretty oversized, but it gives her some room to kind of move her building around, which is perfect. She's extremely happy with it. We had to take down one decent sized pine tree over here. Actually, it was over here, but we stacked it up right there. She wanted these logs for, she does arts and crafts and all kinds of woodwork and stuff. So she's actually planning on getting those milled and using them for something. So yeah, this pad turned out really nice. At the end of the day, in that back right hand corner, we probably had to build it up about 3 feet. But it's packed in there. I mean, it's really solid. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Got her topsoil kind of stacked up here in a little berm, so when she does put the gravel down, then she can feather it out with that topsoil. She did not want us to do the gravel. I believe she wants to do that herself. She's actually getting a tractor here soon, which is the point of putting this building in, and I think she was waiting to get the tractor to kind of do some of the gravel work herself. So she's pretty handy. But yep, this should be a real nice little pad for her. Like I said, we took out a big old pine tree, dug the stump out, grubbed the stump out, a couple other little smaller trees over there. Dressed everything up on our way out, gave her a nice approach here. So all they should have to do is just back in here and lay some gravel and level the gravel out. This is kind of a continuation of the whole push back her yard 15 feet all the way down her driveway. I'll walk you guys down there. And that'll be it for this video. This video was a little bit challenging to get decent footage on because we had about 4 to 5 days of solid rain in between us starting the project and finally finishing it. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of content that's missing from this, but we just wanted to give you guys pretty much the before and after. Like I said, this big old pile of brush is going to be gone Monday. Pushed back her driveway, or pushed back either side of the driveway. She wanted us to take this giant stump out right here with the excavator, and I told her I don't want to disturb her driveway because I mean that thing is a 24-inch pine tree, so the roots come all the way out here. I mean it's probably 10-foot root ball on that thing attached to it, so I don't want to disturb her driveway and cause a soft spot and cause water to pool there and everything. So I told her we could get it ground out, we could grind it out for her, and she just said, well, it's already half rotted out, so she'll just deal with it. So here's a different angle, but beautiful property, beautiful house. Like I said, the homeowner is extremely easy to work with. I tell you what, this is one of the jobs that makes it worth it. It just has a really good finished product. Client's happy. It makes you feel good. So beautiful lawn also. Tell you what, I haven't seen a lawn that nice in a long time. But all right guys, well that is it for this one. Stay tuned for the next one. Like always, please like and subscribe. You guys really like how you support the channel. I think we're almost up to about 300 subscribers, so I mean, I've mentioned before that's not very good for a lot of other channels, but for me that is fantastic, and I am super happy to have you, every single one of you. So thank you. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks guys.